Hello friends, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my July TBR / July hopefuls and what I may or may not read this month. Let's get into it. Okay, as we know from my June wrap up, I failed at my June hopefuls. I mean, not failed. I think I had like 30 books on there and I ended up reading like 22 books in June. However, only like 5 of those were from my hopefuls. The mood reader hit and I just let it go. So a lot of the books that were on my June hopefuls have now been transferred to my July hopefuls. Will I get to them this month? Who frickin' knows? But we're gonna try. So the first book on my hopefuls is The Night Prince. Again, this was last month. I didn't get to it. I've started it. I'm like 200 pages in. Hopefully I will finish it soon. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as the first book yet, but it's coming together. Like, I can't wait to see where it goes. The next book is Bourbon and Secrets. I've also started this. I'm like 30 pages in and I just have not been in the mood to read it at all. It's not the book, like it's just me not feeling a small town romantic suspense right now, but I want to keep reading it because I've heard this one is really good. So we're continuing. It's just slowly going. The next book is The Robin on the Oak Throne. This was again on last month's. I did not get to it. I read the first book last year, The Wren in the Holly Library. I absolutely loved it. 5 stars. I can't wait to read this one. I had to order this like 4 times from Amazon because it kept coming damaged, which hasn't happened to me, but I know it happens to everyone. So I can't wait to read this. It's stunning. I'm really excited. The next book is The Rose Bargain. Again, I think this one has been on my TBR since May. It's coming. Like, I'm gonna get to it. It's coming. I cannot wait. It's stunning. These are all Fairy Loot editions. It's just slowly coming. The next book on my TBR is Ransom Canyon. I watched the Netflix show and I absolutely devoured it, so I wanted to read this. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I cannot wait to dive in. The next book on my TBR is Tower of Dawn, and I was just too lazy to walk up my stairs and get it for this video because I'd already sat down to film. So I have the physical copy. It's just upstairs in my library. But I can't wait to read this. I love Tower of Dawn. I think it's very underrated. I love Kale so much. This is one of my favorite books in the series. I cannot wait to dive in. The next book is an arc of The Irresistible Urge to Fall in Love with Your Enemy. I know this is like Dromini fanfiction that has been now trad published, so I'm really excited to read it and see what I think. I also have Rose in Chains, which I think is in the Fairy Loot box this month, so it should be coming soon. Again, this is also Dromini fanfiction that has now been made trad published, so I'm really excited to read both of those and see like the differences, because I know like Rose in Chains is more dark and Irresistible Urge is more like light and fluffy, so I can't wait to read both of those. Then again, I have King of Envy. I'm gonna finish it. I want to keep up on this series and I want to do a ranking of the series, so it's coming. I may do the audio. I haven't fully decided yet, so we'll see. Then I also have A Dawn of Gods and Fury. This is the Fairy Loot. It's freaking massive. I also have the ebook of this, so I may end up doing the ebook, but I cannot wait to finish this series. I've loved it. I think this is a super underrated fantasy series, so I cannot wait to read the conclusion. Next on my TBR is Chasing Shelter by Catherine Cowles. Obviously, I'm super excited for this. It comes out at the end of the month and I cannot wait. I know I will devour this in one day. Then we have Falling Stars by Lex Martin. Stealing Hearts was a 5-star read for me a couple months ago. This is the next book in that series. I can't wait. Also, I love these covers. Then I have Power Play by Chelsea Curto. I loved Face Off. I love a good hockey romance. The cover of this one is super cute. I cannot wait to dive in. Then we have The Night and the Moth. This was on last month's TBR. It's coming. I've heard great things about this. I love the Shepherd King duology. This Fairy Loot, like, it's just absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to dive in. Gleam, it's back on there. It's been on there since May. I will dive back into the series eventually. I'm gonna keep putting it on my hopefuls until I dive back in. Then we have Dark King, which is the next book in the Bull Rush series. I don't really think it's called the Bull Rush series. I just can't remember the series name. And the first book is Bull Rush. I really like the first book. I'm really intrigued by Gabriel. I can't wait to read it. Also, we have Vow of Deception, the Deception like duology trilogy from Raina Kent. I want to dive into that. I've heard this is really good. I cannot wait. Next is Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I want to read this. I love a good dystopian. I can't wait to dive in. I think this one is pretty. I've heard a lot of mixed things, so I want to see what I think. I want to get into the audiobook of We'll Always Have Summer, because I finished the first 2 audiobooks in this trilogy. My little cousin wants to watch the TV show with me, so I'm going to dive in and finish this. I also have a novel love song by Ashley Poston. I'm like 60% into this right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. Cannot wait. I have One Golden Summer lined up by Carly Fortune. Carly Fortune is a bit of a hit or miss for me. I hate it every summer after, which I know is super unpopular. Meet Me at the Lake was okay, and then I loved This Summer Will Be Different, so I'm excited to see where this will go because I really hated Charlie in Every Summer After, and I haven't forgiven him, so let's see. I also have the audiobook of Caught Up on my TBR. Lights Out was a 3.5 star, but the audiobook was like a 5 star. I love the audiobook. It was just a lot of smut, too much for me. But I'm still gonna read this. I can't wait to see how I feel about it. And then I have We Were Liars because I want to watch the TV show, but I want to read the book first, so that's on here. I also have Lore of the Wilds because my best friend's reading it, and I told her I would read it with her. And then I have The Thrashers by Julie Soto, which is like a thriller YA mystery, but my mom read it on audio and said it was phenomenal, so I added it to the list. So this is super unhinged and so many books, and I will not finish all these, and my mood may take me somewhere else. But the goal is to read most of these and get through them and enjoy them. So that is my July hopefuls. Let me know if you have read any of these, what you thought about them, how you do your TBR, and maybe that'll work better for me. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.